Right, guys, quick announcement. You'll notice that there's not been any new shows for the past couple of weeks, innit? And I've been trying to slowly but surely organise the show so that you have one big show and then a Here's How. So I'm kind of at the minute recycling the Here's Hows till we get the feed looking how I want the feed to look. But the reason why there hasn't been a new show and I've not been doing the written research as such is because of my new book, 50 Ways to Torture a Sloth, which if you're on Patreon, if you're a Patreon subscriber, so if you're a Patreon subscriber for more than $3.50, for $3.50 or more, you'll have access to that now as a PDF, as a download. Otherwise, go to my website, worldaroundyou.com, or if I remember, I'll put one in the description for this. And the book's on there. You'll also keep seeing it on my socials. I'm going to keep sharing it. And if you're listening to this, and you've listened to this all the way through, if you can't buy it, that's fair enough, that's fine. But if you could share it around or spread it around in some way or other, that would be great. Like, share the link to it around. Obviously not the fucking PDF. Please don't do that. I want to make some money out of it, innit? But if you're looking for 50 ways to torture some sloths and you want to try and figure that out, how would you do some sloths in without actually killing them, then you might enjoy the book, innit? I've tried to make the front cover look all cartoony and that as well. And then inside it's all black and white line drawing, and hopefully you'll find it funny. Already it's had some quite good reviews from the people that have read it and gone through it and that, so fingers crossed you'll enjoy it. Otherwise, I'll be cracking on with new shows again probably from next week, so you'll have them soon. And another little update as well, there's going to start being premium content, as in recordings, on Patreon as well. I haven't decided quite yet on which tiers they'll be put to. I might add an extra tier for $5 or something, maybe, I don't know. But it'll probably just be the $3.50 tier, as that's what I'm thinking at the minute. But it may change, I'm allowed to change my mind. But the premium content is just me going to go through the comments that people leave on my work, on my taxidermy and that. So the angry comments, the vicious ones, the horrible messages that I get sometimes, and also the pervy ones. I've recorded a couple of them today. They're going to be about 15 to 20 minutes long each, because I think that's enough to listen to me talk about somebody else talk about my penis. That's more than enough. So there's going to be a few of them. They're going to be maybe every other week, so you probably get 2 a month or so. And that'll be included in the Patreon subscription. So if you want to go and join Patreon, they're not up yet as of when I'm posting this video, which is this recording, which is the 8th of April. I'm hoping that they'll be up next week, but the book is available, and this is about the book. So please, if you can, and if you'd like to, go and have a go at my book. And if this is the first you're hearing about me having a book, this is my 4th book. Started off with Uneducated Guesses, which is a load of big words I don't know the meanings to, and then I tried to work out what the meanings were by breaking down the syllables, and then I illustrated it to try and help prove it, like how it makes sense in my head. Words like juxtaposition, which to me has always meant, I now have an idea what it means, which I don't like because I think it ruins the magic of the book, but I always saw that as it means the positions in a race or a tournament between last and third, like 4th and onwards to last, because they're the juxtapositions. Then we've got How to Date an Antique Table, A Lover's Guide, which is a book that will tell you all the tips and tricks that you need to be able to get an antique table into your bedroom or your kitchen or wherever it is you want to stick your hand in its drawers. Then we've got The More You Know as well, which is the 3rd book, which is a book of fake facts, just loads of lies basically, all illustrated like the other books are. All of them are illustrated. And then the new one, 50 Ways to Torture a Sloth, which is 50 ways to torture a sloth. Not much reading in this. The first few pages to set it up a bit, and then from there on, just pictures, mate. 50 pages of originally hand-drawn, and then I had to redo it. That's why it's taken so long. But hopefully you'll like it, like I say. So I'm gonna leave this here, and if you can, spread around the word of the books. If you want to join the Patreon, you get access to all of those ebooks as well as downloads if you're using the $3.50 and up tier. Anyway, I'll fucking see you in a bit. Thanks for listening to the shows and that.